at the end of the day, I like to, relax and slow my mind down because throughout the day I'm usually in front of a computer working, or I got the TV with the educational programs in the back. Listening to Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, or Russell Brunson, Tony Robbins, whatever. Listening in the back while I'm working, and then at the nighttime, I was gonna read. I had this book right here, The Jello Girls: A Family History. I was gonna start that one today because I was listening to Ty, and he talks about at nighttime read a biography, but I lost interest within the first 5 pages. It was kind of boring. I understand what the fuck was, or I didn't understand what's going on, right? I mean, I'm not stupid. I got what's going on, but it didn't grasp me, right? So then I was like, you know what? I want to look through my library and find every marketing book. Like, I just moved into this room. I literally moved across the hall, so it's not like I moved far. But I'm in this room. I have. I'll show you. I got more of a library. Like, this isn't my main library. In my main room, I got a bigger library. But in here, just looking through some books, let me show you how many marketing books I found. We got this one. We got this one. You got to get the global marketing. We got that one. This one. Word of mouth marketing. Probably a good one. An older one, but I was flipping through it. I mean, I got 9 case studies plus 40 plus examples of marketing in action. So just while you're building a swipe file, it's always good to look at the older stuff, see what worked in the past. And then we got, this is a real old one, product design. But it's really old. But I bet through here, if I skim through it, I'll find a little piece of a little gold nugget or something. Because you have to remember, like, through everything, you don't have to read every word, which I like to read every word. I'm one of those weird people that like to read every single word in every book. But if you don't have time, or if you're not, a weirdo like I am, then just skim through the book and try to find at least one golden nugget. Like, it's a guarantee. Because look, this is just one room, and I didn't look very hard. Like, if I looked at every single book and read the title of every book, then I'd probably find more. And in the main library, I think I found there's more of them in there. I have way more. This is just this room's library, all right? But in this room, randomly, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different marketing books, right? So, with the spirit of this, it said the average American reads 1 book a year. The average top CEO reads 52, right? So if you don't have a library, I mean, like I said, this isn't even my main library. This is just in my room, right? And not even my main room. This is just one of my rooms. I'll show you on a different video my other room. My other room's more like encyclopedias. I have some really cool books in those. And then in the big room, I got the bigger library. But back to what I was saying. If you don't have a library in your house, you need to build one, right? Because if whatever topic that you're looking for, yeah, okay, YouTube's great, but YouTube, like most people on YouTube, didn't spend very much time on making their videos, right? So this book right here, like I was saying, Designer's Guide of Marketing, or Guide to Marketing, right? With all this, like this lady, Betsy Newberry, she took a lot of time creating this book, right? To find the 40 different examples and the 9 case studies. Like, she studied and did that. Like this book right here, this is a college course on marketing real people, right? Most of your YouTubers aren't gonna, they might, yeah, you're right, they know the internet marketing, but at the same time, the real good ones have taken time and time and time and studied. So if you want to become great at something, pick up a book. Don't just use YouTube, all right? Pick up a book. right? Because even if you listen to some of the greatest marketers out there, like Ty or even Grant, right? Grant's written what, 5 books. Ty's written a few books, but always talks about books. Russell Brunson, he's written what, 6 books. So if you just kind of think, what, how are all these people getting successful? And it's books. Warren Buffett says he reads like 8 hours a day. Or just imagine that. That's a full-time job of reading. But then at the same time, look how much money he has. So maybe if we all just read all day, we'd all have money, right? Because instead of going out, he's reading a book, right? Well, he's not spending very much money by sitting in the house reading a book, expanding his mind, right? So that's why he became such a great investor. He's not out not out messing the money up, all right? But what you gonna say? But Erik, books are expensive. That's thousands of dollars. Yeah, I get you, right? Because one of these books, if I was selling one of these books, one of them $64. I just see it right here. This one right here. I don't even see it. So yeah, I know it adds up. But what I'm gonna do, because I have a bookstore on Amazon, and then I have a lot of excess books in my garage, just boxes and boxes of books. What I'm thinking about doing is, when I have some time, I'm gonna get everything organized. I'm gonna help everybody create a library, right? Where I got this idea, it wasn't. I'm not gonna lie, it's not my idea. It was Joe's idea in Africa, right? I was like, I got all these books. What should we do with them? And he's like, well, send them, and then we'll create people's libraries, just like you have a library in your house. It's like, you know what? That's an ingenious idea, right? Because if we can bulk sell books, because like having a library, we've talked about it in the past, it's more of like a status, right? Now, maybe Jordan's to use the status, right? But I bet you Michael Jordan has a library or a study in his mansion, right? So if you're buying his shoes, but he has a library, think about that one. Which one would you rather have? What he has or what he's selling you? I'd rather have what he has. So, maybe a library is a good idea. And in the future, because I have this problem. I really have this problem, and hopefully you guys can help me out with this problem, and I can help you guys out. I have too many books, right? In like my overflow of books. Not my library. You can never have too many books for a library. But my overflow of books in my garage. I need to create space. So once I kind of figure out the ins and outs of everything, I'm gonna start selling. The large post office boxes, right? I'm thinking I'll fill the box up. I think if it's all textbooks, it can fit maybe 10 to 15. But if I throw other books in there, I can fit maybe 21 to 25. So anywhere like 15 to 25 books per box. What do you think a fair price is? Because I want to inspire reading. Let's say $2 a book. All right. But we'll do an average. So we'll sell the box at the lowest, right? Just because if it's all textbooks, we'll go an average plus 10%, right? So 30 plus 10, because I said 15. We'll do $2. We'll just go $2 a book. So $30 for a box, right? One of those large postal service boxes plus 10%. So we'll go $33, and then you guys pay for the shipping. And yeah, I think that's fair, because one of these books alone could cost you $64, like I showed you. So if you open the box, it's almost a guarantee you're gonna get 3 or 4 books that are worth over $10. So you're gonna be getting half the books for free, and then you're just paying for shipping, and I'll ship it out to you. Now, like I said, it's not available right at this moment. It will be in the future, though. But let me get back to build your library so that at any given time you can just look around in your room, right? and find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books on the topic that you're interested in. And then if you don't even like to read, who cares? Because most of them have pictures, and you can just read the little pictures, read the things that are interesting, right? Remember, build your library, man. Use this. The more you learn, the more you earn.